These are not robots anymore. This is the first step toward artificial life. What you're seeing right now is not science fiction. In 2025 and 2026, AI didn't just get smarter, it got a body. Machines are no longer stuck behind screens. They can see, they can learn, and now they can act in the real world. And by the end of this video, you'll see why some experts are calling this moment uncontrollable. 2025 isn't about chatbots anymore. It's about AI stepping out of the screen and into the real world. For the first time, humanoid robots are leaving research labs and entering factories, warehouses, and controlled home environments. They're walking factory floors, moving objects, assisting human workers, and learning directly from the physical world around them. This isn't happening slowly. Governments are funding it. Trillion-dollar companies are racing each other. And whoever wins this race doesn't just control software, they control labor, productivity, and power. What makes this moment different is simple. AI can now see, understand, and act in real environments, not simulations. And that's why this changes everything, because intelligence without a body is useless. And that problem was just solved. China's humanoid takeover plan. China isn't experimenting with humanoid robots, it's scaling them. While much of the world is still testing prototypes, China is pushing toward mass production. Humanoid robots are being built in large numbers, designed to work long hours in factories, warehouses, and service environments. This isn't a startup trend, it's state-backed. Government funding, national AI strategies, and industrial policy are all aligned toward one goal: deploy first, optimize later. And that speed matters. Chinese humanoids are already being trained for repetitive industrial labor, public services, and logistics, areas where scale beats perfection. Safety checks are happening, but the priority is momentum. Move fast, learn fast, dominate early. That creates a dangerous imbalance. Because when development moves faster than regulation, control becomes harder to maintain, and mistakes scale just as quickly as success. But here's the twist. China isn't the most dangerous part of this story. Tesla Optimus, the robot that scared engineers. Tesla's humanoid robot didn't scare engineers because it was flashy. It scared them because it moved naturally. With Optimus Gen 2 and the upcoming iterations, Tesla solved something most labs struggle with: smooth, human-like motion without relying on complex external systems. No motion capture suits, no special tracking rooms, just cameras, vision only, the same philosophy Tesla uses for self-driving cars. That decision shocked experts. Instead of hard-coding every movement, Optimus learns by watching, copying, and improving the way a human worker does. It picks up objects, adjusts its grip, corrects mistakes, and gets better over time. Not through updates from engineers, but through experience. And here's the part that makes people nervous. This robot isn't designed to be rare. It's not a lab demo. It's built to be manufactured at scale, potentially millions of units, working in factories, warehouses, and environments built for humans. But despite all this progress, Optimus still lacks one thing: real understanding. Robots that learn like humans. For decades, robots followed scripts. Now they learn. In 2025 and 2026, a major breakthrough changed everything. Something called Vision Language Action Intelligence. Instead of being programmed step by step, robots can now see the world, understand instructions, and decide how to move on their own. They learn the way humans do. Robots are watching people perform tasks, lifting objects, opening doors, sorting items, and then copying that behavior. Not once, not twice, but across hundreds, even thousands of tasks, without engineers rewriting code every time. That's the real leap. The more they observe, the better they get. The more they act, the less they need humans to guide them. Control doesn't disappear all at once. It fades, slowly, update by update. This is why experts say we're entering the age of embodied intelligence, where AI doesn't just answer questions, it learns by living in the physical world. And now, imagine this level of intelligence, connected directly to a human brain. Neuralink and human AI merging. For the first time, humans are no longer just using machines, they're connecting to them. With real human trials now underway, Neuralink has shown something that once sounded impossible: direct communication between the human brain and machines. No keyboard, no controller, just thought. Brain signals are captured, translated into digital commands, and sent instantly to computers and even robotic devices. People are typing, moving cursors, and controlling machines using nothing but their mind. At first, it feels incredible, restoring movement, giving independence back, letting thoughts become action. But then comes the uncomfortable question: if a human brain can send commands to machines instantly, without delay, what happens when robots no longer need that human input at all? Because the most unsettling part isn't humans controlling robots with their minds. It's the realization that the scariest robots don't need humans at all. Boston Dynamics' new humanoid evolution. For years, Boston Dynamics focused on one thing above all else: movement. And with the latest evolution of Atlas, that focus is paying off. The redesigned humanoid isn't just stronger or faster. It understands physics, balance, momentum, gravity. Every step, jump, and recovery is calculated in real time, allowing the robot to move through the world with a confidence that still surprises engineers. This matters more than it sounds, because movement is intelligence. A robot that can't balance can't adapt. A robot that can't recover from mistakes can't survive real environments. Atlas can do both, smoothly, naturally, and without scripted motions. What's different now is that this physical mastery is being paired with AI reasoning. The robot doesn't just move, it decides how to move, adjusting its actions on the fly based on what it senses around it. That combination is powerful. A body that understands the real world, guided by a mind that's learning fast. And yet, there's one line humanity hasn't crossed. Still, none of these robots are conscious. Yet, the race toward AGI robots. AGI doesn't mean a smarter chatbot. It means general intelligence, the ability to understand, adapt, and solve problems in any environment. And here's the key thing most people miss: AGI can't exist without a body. An AI that only thinks is limited, but an AI that can experience the world through sight, touch, balance, and motion starts to learn the way humans do. Sensors become perception. Perception becomes understanding, and understanding grows intelligence. That's why researchers now say real intelligence isn't just about processing data. It's about interacting with reality, feeling weight, judging distance, recovering from mistakes, learning from consequences. And this is where humanoid robots matter. Their shape isn't cosmetic, it's practical. The world is built for human bodies: stairs, tools, doors, vehicles. A human-like form lets AI learn faster, adapt better, and operate everywhere we do. This is why the race has shifted, not just towards smarter AI, but towards smarter AI with a body. And now, one company has just built the missing piece: new humanoid robots shaking the industry. Tesla isn't alone anymore. In 2025 and heading into 2026, a wave of new humanoid robots is shaking the entire industry. Startups that didn't exist a few years ago are now racing head-to-head with giants, each promising robots that are faster to learn, cheaper to deploy, and ready for a future powered by general intelligence. Companies like Figure AI, 1X Technologies, Agility Robotics, and others aren't just building machines. They're building AGI-ready bodies, modular designs, human-level hands, full-body sensors, and software that can be upgraded overnight. Investors have noticed. Billions of dollars are flooding into humanoid robotics, with venture capital, big tech, and manufacturing giants all betting on the same idea. This is the next platform shift. Many are already calling it the smartphone moment for robots, the point where everything accelerates at once. When smartphones arrived, they weren't perfect, but they were good enough to change the world. Humanoid robots are at that same edge right now. And here's the twist most people don't expect: intelligence was never the hardest part. The body for AGI has arrived. For years, artificial intelligence had a powerful brain, but no usable body. That's what just changed. In 2025 and 2026, humanoid robots finally crossed the hardest barrier in robotics: human-level hands and dexterity. Fingers that can feel pressure, hands that can adjust grip in real time. Movements precise enough to handle fragile objects, not just lift boxes. This is the fine motor control breakthrough experts warned about for decades. Because intelligence isn't useful if it can't act, and action depends on the hands. With these new designs, robots can twist, pinch, rotate, and manipulate the world with a level of control that looks disturbingly familiar. And once that physical ability exists, something else happens. Software updates start unlocking intelligence. The AI brain doesn't need to be rebuilt. It just needs a better body to express itself. That's why researchers are saying something bold now. The brain already exists. The body just caught up. And when that happens, AI stops being trapped in data centers and screens. It steps into the physical world. This is when AI stops being virtual. Final warning. Endgame. 2026 won't feel normal. Not because the world ends, but because the quiet changes will be everywhere. In the way work gets done, in the way homes operate, in the way humans interact with machines that no longer feel like tools. Robots won't replace everyone, but they will replace someone you know. A task here, a role there, an assistant that never sleeps, a machine that learns faster every week. At first, it feels convenient, helpful, even impressive. Then, it feels permanent. Jobs won't just change, expectations will. Homes will adapt to machines that move through them naturally. Relationships will shift as humans begin sharing space with intelligence that watches, learns, and remembers. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Because once intelligence can think, learn, and act in the real world, there's no rewind button. Progress doesn't pause, it compounds. So here's the question we're left with. If a robot can think, learn, and act like a human, what exactly makes us different? Drop your honest opinion in the comments and subscribe, because this future isn't coming someday. It's arriving fast.